Rudra wasn't born into privilege. There were no silver spoons, no handouts, no family legacy to lean on. He came from a place where dreams were often crushed by survival, where people were taught to stay small, blend in, and never aim too high. From a young age, Rudra was different. He didn't speak much, but his eyes had questions. Why not me? Why not more? But the world wasn't kind to dreamers like him. He failed in school, not because he wasn't smart, but because his mind wandered far beyond the textbooks. He didn't fit in. Too quiet for the cool crowd, too ambitious for the average crowd. He was alone. At 17, he took his first job sweeping the floor in a dusty shop. He was paid little, respected even less. But Rudra didn't complain. He listened. He observed. And at night, while the world slept, he learned. YouTube tutorials became his classroom. Secondhand books became his teachers. And his pain, that became his fuel. But the road wasn't smooth. His first business idea failed. So did the second. He borrowed money from friends and lost it. His family begged him to give up, to settle down, to be realistic. But Rudra had something they didn't see, a vision no one else could understand. They laughed at him. You're just wasting time. You're not built for this. Be like everyone else. But he didn't argue. He just worked every single day. He woke up at 4 a.m., trained his body, sharpened his mind. He learned business, sales, digital marketing, coding, whatever gave him an edge. He gave up parties. He cut out friends who doubted him. He went months without new clothes, without luxuries, just so he could invest in his dream. There were nights when the hunger was real, both the physical hunger and the hunger to escape his situation. Some nights he cried. Some nights he screamed silently into his pillow. But he never quit. People around him started succeeding, posting vacations, showing off cars, relationships, milestones. Rudra had nothing to show, but he smiled, because deep inside, he knew success isn't instant. It's earned, slowly, brutally. Then came the turning point. At 25, after years of failure, rejection, and ridicule, his fourth business clicked. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't viral, but it was real. The orders came in. The numbers started rising. He reinvested every rupee, no expensive watches, no sports cars, just systems, discipline, structure. He didn't announce his success. He let it grow quietly like a fire in the dark. By 28, Rudra was running multiple businesses. He'd built a team, built respect, built a brand. But even now, he didn't flex. He didn't post motivational quotes or gym selfies. He kept moving because he wasn't in it for attention. He was in it for evolution. One day at a wedding, he ran into an old classmate, someone who had once laughed at his ideas. The man asked, "Bro, how did you do it?" Rudra smiled. "I didn't quit." That's all he said, because he knew the real story couldn't be told in one sentence. They didn't see the nights he went to bed hungry, the mornings he woke up cold and alone, the times he doubted himself but still got back up. They didn't see the versions of himself he had to kill, the lazy version, the insecure version, the victim version. They didn't see the war he fought behind closed doors. Today, Rudra lives free, not because someone gave him a chance, but because he built his own chances. He is not a motivational speaker. He is not a social media star. He is just proof that you don't need the perfect start. You just need grit, vision, and the courage to walk alone when no one claps for you. Let this story be your reminder. You don't have to be the loudest. You don't have to be the smartest. You just have to be the one who refuses to quit, like Rudra.